strong passwords are important, but even the base password won't keep you safe from keyloggers. And now we introduce you to keyloggers. Keylogging, or often called keystroke locking, is the action of tracking the key stuck on the keyboard, typically in a covert manner, so that the person using the keyboard is unaware that their actions are being monitored. There are numerous keylogging methods. From a technical perspective, there are 5 categories. The very first one is hypervisor-based. The keylogger can theoretically running underneath the operating system, which remains untouched. It effectively becomes a virtual machine, such as the system could be 100% undetectable. The second is kernel-based. This method is difficult both to write and to combat. Such keyloggers reside at the kernel level, so that's difficult to detect, especially for user applications. They are frequently implemented as rootkit that subvert the operating system kernel and gain unauthorized access to the hardware, making them very powerful. A keylogger using this method can act as a keyboard device driver and thus gain access to any information typed on the keyboard as it goes to the operating system. The third is API-based. These keyloggers hook keyboard APIs. The operating system notifies the keylogger each time a key is pressed, and the keylogger simply records it. Windows APIs such as getAsync key state and getForeground windows are used to hold the state of the keyboard or to subscribe to the keyboard events. These types of keyloggers are easier to write, but where constant holding of each key is required, it can cause a noticeable increase in CPU usage and can also miss the occasional key. Memory injection-based. Memory injection keyloggers alter memory tables associated with the browser and the other system functions to perform its locking functions by patching the memory tables or injecting directly into memory. This technique can be used by malware which are looking to bypass Windows user account control. And the last one is packet analyzer. This involves capturing network traffic associated with HTTP post events to retrieve encrypted passwords. There are local software keyloggers with an added feature that allows access to the locally recorded data from a remote location. Remote communication may be archived by uploading data to a website, database, or an FTP server, or periodically emailed to a predefined email address, or wirelessly transmitted. There are also hardware keyloggers used to keystroke lockings by means of a hardware circuit that is attached somewhere in between the computer keyboard and the computer peripheral interface. More stealthy implementations can be installed or built into standard keyboard, so that no device is visible on the external keyboard. Both types lock all keyboard activity to their internal memory, which can subsequently accessed by typing in a secret key sequence. Criminals have been known to use keyboard overlays on ATMs to capture people pins. Each key press is registered by the keyboard of the ATM as well as the criminal's keypad that is placed over it. The device is designed to look like an integrated part of the machine so that bank customers are unaware of its presence. Using Microsoft Visual Studio 11, we developed an API-based keylogger called Prion. Prion records actions and events on the computer to a buffer. Once an interval is set, the buffer is flushed to a log file or a console output. We simply use the getAsync key state function from user32 dynamic link library. The getAsync key state function determines whether a key is up or down at the time the function is called. In this situation, we install Prion into some university library computers. User may never notice that Prion was running on his computer because Prion can hide itself and works similar to a Windows service. When user gone, you came up and grab a log file from that computer and walk away unsuspiciously. Now, let's see what we get. And that's an email and password of his Facebook account. Basically, I can access his account, change his password, or order his online account password using this book. As you can see, you can easily steal someone's secret using a keylogger, which they are better commercially available keyboard tools. The effectiveness of countermeasures varies, because keyloggers use a variety of techniques to capture data, and the countermeasure needs to be effective against particular data capture technique. Most on-screen keyboards, such as the one that comes with Windows 7, send normal keyboard events message to the external target program to type text. Every software keylogger can block these type characters sent from one program to another, so that an on-screen keyboard will not protect you from all keyloggers. Antivirus and anti-spyware will detect and block keyloggers, but certainly not all keyloggers. It is crucial for your internet security and privacy to keep your antivirus software up to date. Try to avoid opening email attachments from sender, even if you know the sender, especially if you are not expecting the attachment. Check your USB ports for hardware keyloggers. Be sure it's also check the keyboard cable where it's connected to your PC to see if there are small cylinders between the end of the cable and the computer. If there is, remove it and reconnect the keyboard cable. Fortunately, there's a way you can enter sensitive data, so it's extremely difficult to extract your passwords from keyloggers. Suppose my password is Derpina. Click in the password box and type random characters and portion of the password. Use your mouse to select the characters you just typed and delete unwanted characters. Repeat the process, adding a few more characters of your password on each cycle until your entire password is in the password box. Then sign into the site. This procedure clutters the keylogger's log file with a series of quick events and characters. There's no easy way for the intruder to know which characters are your password and which are random. In conclusion, just be aware that accessing the internet using your own laptop, on which you run up-to-date antivirus software, protects your passwords better than using a public internet terminal or a friend's PC. Thanks for watching.